Hey YouTube, Wheelchair21 here, and this is the rolling review for Mini-Pla Plezuon. As you can see, this is the 9th Voltasaur from Kyoryuger, and it's a plesiosaur mixed with a submarine. Has the action jaw gimmick to use its cannon, and pretty addictive, you know. Nice design, cool sub for a plesiosaur dinosaur. This is the Plezuon mode, and these are all the features on it from the stickering, which is kind of annoying because they honestly fall off a lot. Now, to make the sub, you pretty much got to pull up the flippers. They do tend to fall off because they are on pegs, but once pulling them up, they make a nice cool rocket ship slash sub mode. Really cool, really awesome, really addictive because, you know, it can really go down, and then back up, down, up, down, up. And, well, overall, it's really cool. Really like it. Now, the next part is to, you know, rocket Henkei and transform. Anyways, to proceed with the transformation, honestly, it's quite simple. You pull off the butt flap, then proceed to pretty much turn up the torso, pull the head off the crotch, and plug the head in. Then you take the plesiosaur head right off the bottom of the legs, put the thrusters off the back of the thighs and the calves. Once doing so, they pretty much plug right into the bottom there on the ankle, forming the ankle joint and the entire foot. One foot's on, and now let's get the next. Finally, we spin down the shoulders to reveal the full arms. And now the actual hands itself and the forearms are actually on the back of the calves, plugged in for when it's in ship slash plesiosaur mode. They just come right off. Now, as you can see, there's two hands for him, meaning one actually has to go bye-bye, which it goes right to his back, forming like a little thruster pack. Left one goes on. Next, we got to put the butt flap on, which I kind of should have put on earlier, because it does get in the way. And last but not least, let's put on Plezuon's arm. Well, or I should say head slash arm, because, you know, his giant right arm is a giant cannon. And then fix up the head piece itself, as that little mini rocket ship covers the face. Now, the beast battery goes usually inside the neck here, and then it's used to fire off its energy rounds, using its finishing attack. Really cool finishing move, because it is a giant bazooka cannon. The arm has, you know, regular points of articulation for a Mini-Pla, and even in the legs has the basic points of an actual regular action figure. But because they're all on not ball joints, but peg joints, they tend to slip off the joint. But they apply back on easily, as such. Now overall, it's a really cool and amazing figure. Really easy to build, the stickers are pain, and you can actually combine it with other Voltasaurs, most likely like Bunpaki. Now, Bunpaki, you know, is the 8th Voltasaur, Kyoryu Grays, and, you know, it's pretty badass. It has a ball and chain mace weapon, used for Kung Fu, and on Kyoryujin. Now this is Plezuon Bunpaki, but when you combine these two with Gabutyra, you get a rocket transformation, you know, explosive Kyoryujin. Now, to do so, pretty much, you don't really have to do much for Gabutyra. It's mostly Plezuon, because Plezuon becomes an upper armor piece for Gabutyra, making it this most destructive mecha. Now first off, let's get Bunpaki off. And, well, let's get those feet off, because those bottom thrusters there that are regular Plezuon's feet also attach to Gabutyra's to make skids, or would you say jet skis of sorts. Once doing so, you practically have the legs complete. You just have to move those thigh guards down to strengthen the leg joints so it's not so revealing. Also, put down the butt flap in front of the arms. Yes, the butt flap now becomes the crotch guard, and it looks very awkward. Very awkward indeed. Like I said, pull down the thighs and reveal them, most like the normal Kyoryujin. And we're practically almost done, because now all we got to do is just take the rest of the upper torso and legs and turn them into the upper top half for Gabutyra to make Explosion Kyoryujin. Once doing so, you just snap the arms over the joints there and snap the upper torso up on top of his back, and you got him in place. Next you got to do is just plug in each arm, and in doing so, it's a quite easy thing, but as you can see, there is a bit of top heaviness to the ball joints in his ankles, pushing him down. Once doing that, all you gotta do is reveal the original head. It's actually on the back side when you pull out the tips of the tail for Plezuon, and it reveals the Kyoryujin face. This face looks pretty badass, pretty cool, and it really makes it look like a crown, or some kind of egg, or seed, just exploding open, revealing, you know, the whole thing to become Kyoryujin, or Bakuretsu Kyoryujin. It's really awesome. I really do love the features. I mean, it does become a bitch because since they're all on these peg joints, they do slip off quite easily, but they all go back right in. Really good features. The other features are that the fact is, you know, the stickers are always a pain in the ass to deal with. And the fact that it's so top heavy, the legs do come undone. As you can see, the right leg has slipped off the joint and become a nuisance. I honestly feel like if you put it in this combination, you pretty much can't touch it, or it's going to fall apart on you. I mean, it's a very wonderful feature and design. I really like the whole details, especially how, well, there you go. See, it fell down again. It's a pain in the ass. I really hate this part. Because, look, bam, it's done. No. God, no. Damn it. Just come on, really? It's a pain in the ass. I can't stand it. It really falls apart on me, but I love it for some reason. I think it's because, you know, Gabutyra is still intact, and he's now like this giant, weird Tyranno rider, which has an energy cannon coming right out of its chest. I mean, I don't recommend buying this. I mean, it's a pain in the ass. But when you see this form, it's so cool, it's so campy, it's just awesome. But overall, you could do without it. Just keep them in their separate forms, because they're obviously really cool, and just amazing to have on there. Now, honestly, you can find me here on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Hirotaku. As for now, I'm Wheelchair21. This has been the review for Plezuon, and we'll see you next time. So, bye!